Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. More Birthright coverage for you here as we wind down the Western Reaches, specifically looking at the sources, and in particular the Fae here with some of the other source holders that are out there. So, as it mentions in the background, a few wizards find safe haven in the fjords of the Western Reaches. The land remains underdeveloped and rich with Mayvale, but competition for control is as fierce as the land itself. The Gorgon across the mountains doesn't tolerate source holders whom he cannot dominate. Instead, he tries to actually destroy them, and obviously does a good job of that. The wizard regions of the Western Reaches have survived the Gorgon's best efforts, though. So the Fae in particular here, again, mostly a blank slate. We will see more about that when we get to the Blood Enemies expansion and kind of covering all the different Anshe and Urshe and so on. So this one is not available for PC use, and again, we really don't know much about it, so it does give the DM some fertile ground to kind of play this however they want. So now the Fae does hold several sources in Weirich and Darren, and may be a new champion in the region against the influence of the Gorgon, which is something that maybe for various domain holders could be something to pursue in some way, shape, or form, if more can be learned of the Fae. Just having an ally against the Gorgon is obviously a good thing. Now, she has protected her sources against all forms of detection and destruction, and is careful not to reveal the true extent of her powers. Unbidden, she has come to the aid of both Darren and Weirich against raiding Orogs, goblins, and gnolls from the Gorgon's crown. The raiders of Kiergaard know they attack Darren at great risk. Now, again, most of the information is here a blank slate. We don't know Regency or Treasury, so again, DM's discretion. Most experts believe it's unlikely the Fae maintains any significant treasury. Some speculate she gains the gold necessary for realm spells from her enemies when she requires it. So, slaughtering the enemies, stealing their gold, and then powering your spells. She may even have access to her own secret veins of ore or gems that she mines magically. So again, blank slate for the DM to fill that in however they want. Now, the Fae is one of the mysterious Urshe that populate Cerelia, silently balancing the evil of the Anshe. Like many of her kind, she keeps a low profile. She may have been a noble elf woman of surpassing beauty. Now, those who know tales of the Fae believe she's a creature of crystal beauty, winged, and magical. So again, a couple of source holdings here. So it looks like 5 official ones, and a couple of small ones here, obviously Horlat and Zilber, only level 1, but Feystadt, 2 Giants Tread, and Ulbrun would have some options there as well. So, although with Horlat and Zilber being completely underdeveloped, those would likely be the strongest ones. But again, we're not given a level, so again, DM's discretion there. So probably shouldn't necessarily be maxed out, because I feel like that would probably draw more attention, and certainly draw more attention of the Gorgon. But again, here you have Darren and Weirich. So it's one of those, again, blank slate, but that's where also having the Blood Enemies expansion book really will come in handy for a DM, just to sort of fill in some more information on the various Anshe and Urshe of whatever area you're running your campaign in. Now, there are a few other wizards out there. We've seen some of those in the descriptions of the political domains. So the Sayer of Kulavi, and again, we're not even going to bother with the name, the other name. That's just too much. But anyway, 4 sources, 4 levels in Kiergaard, but also has some in the Western Reaches, Eastern and Western Basin states. But then the Count of Danigau, Eric Danig, does have access to 15 in that domain, so that's pretty potent as well. So let us know if you've featured or used the Fae in your campaigns, how that's gone, and how the players have interacted with that, and just how you decided on what sources he, she, or it would have used. So let us know in the comments there, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. We'll have more for you soon, as we will then transition into the Western Basin States as our next series. Thanks so much for checking out the Western Reaches.